Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play War Hospital. All of our staff is getting tired, but it's less than 1 hour until they can go and rest. So hopefully, well, these are extremely exhausted. Hopefully they don't get close to collapse or collapsing even. Because they can still collapse while walking to the lodging, I believe. So we've just had an attack, and we're bringing in... Whoa. Okay, that's weird. That's not good. I'm going to turn VSync off, because that causes all sorts of weirdness. So it appears the toxin did not have time to spread throughout the body. Sodium hypochlorite, I don't have that, so normal procedures. Okay. The shift is about to change. Let's see who we've gotten. Okay, these are in good condition. We've got a trauma patient, well rested. There we go, 9 hours. Okay, so far so good. We're running a bit low on trauma medicine supplies, so we'll have to make some more of that. And of course use more freight, because another train will be coming on the 29th at noon. So yeah, we've still got plenty of time until that freight arrives. And we'll use more of it. There we go, the shift has changed, look at that. That's a lot of people. Okay, how's the cemetery? 2 waiting for burial, but they don't bury them. And this guy is now stuck, unless there's a casualty there. Let's find out, actually. Not to work in the cemetery. Not to work in the cemetery. Casualty clearing. Let's send them to the cemetery. 24 hours for now. These are close to collapsing, but they are now resting. Ba-dim. Okay, they are resting, right? Yes. So that's good. Exhausted, and they are resting. Exhausted, but they are also resting. Good. Our food supplies are quite good, I would say. I think the train is bringing us enough food for now. Let's send some more to the trenches so we can get this strong. Send some more to HQ. Listen, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. What is that sound? Is that the wind? We've got 7 wounded and 4 in the trenches. And that's, I think, thanks to the, oh good, the ambulance is here. Thanks to so many medic teams, we're clearing that quite well. Crouching enemy. The scouts quickly discovered that the tracks lead to the nearby forest, where they stumble on an abandoned camp that seemed to have been left recently, maybe a day ago. There are remains of multiple small campfires, trampled grass, and signs indicating that many people slept directly on the ground. The scout commander deduced the group must comprise between 20 and 30 people. As with the previous tracks, there were new ones leading away from the camp. They seemed to have a similar pattern. The group divided into 5-6-man parties and departed, probably within small intervals of time, using slightly different routes. Understood. Well, we have to send them now. Oh, someone died during operation. Great. There we go. The scout team follows the tracks left by a group of men that left the abandoned camp. Let's assign them. Sir, a letter from home arrived. No, let's... Yeah, fine. Shorter rehabilitation. Let him read the letter. And we lost someone. Jack Heaton. Great. There's the ambulance coming. So I guess the ambulance is full and they're bringing the rest themselves. ADS is understaffed. Oh, excellent. Bitter. Others working with them at cemetery perform worse. Thorough. Just a moment. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Anyway, let's get rid of Bitter. Even though they probably don't work at the cemetery much. But yeah, let's get rid of that and we have space for something else. So now we can most likely get rid of all these medic teams working at the advanced dressing station. let them rest for now, or maybe let them work here instead of these guys. Casualty clearing station. Not to work in the cemetery. These guys can rest. Not to work at the cemetery. And these guys can go here and work here. For now. Simplification. Sir, the patient's wound was unexpectedly clean. Excellent. And new patients are arriving. Oh, nothing, I guess. Oh, now they're bringing them. One trauma patient. Well rested. Good. But we do need more trauma medicine. That's for sure. Jeez, this wind. ADS needs at least one medic team. Yeah, but there's no one waiting there anymore, is there? Actually, no. One wounded in the trenches. I take that back. Whoops. There's still wounded in the trenches. Back you go. Well, that was a lot of time wasted. Look at these ambulances going. Whee! Now they're bringing the dead. The cemetery needs at least one medic team. What do you mean? I've got 2 medic teams assigned in a shift system. Hey, why are you always panicking? Let's see. More soldiers being sent, and we need more in the trenches. Definitely. This is so overwhelming. Oh, here's more ambulances. So I got 2. Ooh, critical condition. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff we need. Let's amputate. Serious condition. Stable condition. And chemical ward as well. Let's do this. Fortunately, we have a fair bit of chemical medicine. The patient's will is strong. Shorter rehabilitation. Excellent. Yeah, see, they're bringing more people to be buried from the train station. So the bullet flew right through, leaving a clean exit wound. Oh. It appears the gas poisoning in the patient's body was not as severe as predicted. Shorter rehabilitation. Excellent. And it appears the patient's leg is infected. Let's administer stronger medicine. That's a lot of people in surgery. Holy moly. Personnel. Mountaineer. Yeah, we're gonna start using a lot more food soon. How's my engineers, actually? We really maybe need to start making some food, even though they will arrive with more food. See, the problem... So the operation was surprisingly easy and allowed the operating team to gain more faith in their skills. Understood. The problem with the 2-shift system is that they rest a lot faster than they... well, maybe not, but... I don't know, actually. It appears the gas poisoning... it just feels that a lot of the time, people are already ready to work, but they're still resting for quite a while. Yeah, now we're going to be using that quite quickly. Surgery, good condition. Okay. No one in the rehabilitation center yet. We need more people in the trenches. Dr. Oscar Clarkson awaits new assignments. Yolanthe Adoya died in the admission area. Ah, what? Oh, they must have just brought him in. He's stable. I can still fight, sir. Please let me fight. He's in good condition. Lazy. Extroverted. Dead serious and friendly. Let's do friendly. That's like my traits. Friendly and lazy. Okay, how many more? Oh, German covert forces. Ah. Following the tracks left by the group of men sneaking in the night, the scouts find their newest camp. Just as it was with the previous one, there were many small campfires with small fires that barely gave off any light or glow. There were groups of men sitting, laying, or sleeping directly on the ground around the campfires. They appeared to have no weapons, and only some of them had small packs, probably with supplies or clothes. They were all wearing German military uniforms and seemed to be from a single unit. There was also a single man walking from fire to fire, talking to the German soldiers, and from the looks of it, trying to keep their morale up. The markings on his uniform indicate he was an officer, equivalent to a British second lieutenant. Notify HQ or hide to gather more information. Let's hide to gather more information. The scouts quickly see that the Germans don't appear to be very disciplined or in high spirits. Most of them look like they're only just holding it together, and only the presence of the officer was keeping the group together. They looked at the German officer with nearly desperate hope in their eyes. One of the scouts also noticed that they appeared to be fairly starved, and that their rations were small at best. Their clothing also appeared to be fairly dirty, even ragged. Further observation revealed that the Germans did not have any weapons with them besides 2 rifles and the officer's handgun. Follow the group of German soldiers to the next camp. Let's do that. Even though I was kinda hoping to just apprehend them. Keeps following the ground something. I don't know, it's out of the screen. German soldiers. Our group of German soldiers, observing their behavior. They're just gonna arrive at a big camp and then, you know, we won't be able to do much about it, probably. Okay, so I think now the infection was not serious and we have high hopes for the patient's recovery. Alright, schedule longer recovery. Now let's get rid of these medic teams here because they are tired. I don't think we need any more. Okay, I'm going to take them all off there. Well, we do have 1 wounded, so maybe I should leave 1 here. Ah, great. So sorry about that. Just work-related stuff. Anyway, yeah, we still have 1 wounded. But I don't know what this medic team is doing here. Unless it's the other medic team, but it really shouldn't be. Yeah, there's 1 wounded. What? And there's the medic team, but these guys are going home, not to the trenches. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. I'll keep them there until a little later when hopefully they bring the wounded over. More trauma patients. Oof. This is a 15-hour operation. Exhausted. Yeah. Maybe he should rest before that. So the damage to the patient's body is extensive but superficial. Excellent. Okay, so when's the next train? Like we said, 11:49 a.m. So fairly soon with a lot of resources that we won't be able to store. So we need to start thinking about using more on improvements. The only problem is we don't have the drafts and none of this stuff is very expensive at all. Advanced dressing station maybe? 420. I still don't have this improvement. I should really do that, I guess. 330, 590. That sounds pretty good, though. Faster improvements. We have 39 alcohol. We are slowly losing alcohol. I'm going to send one of these guys to do the improvement. Because he's already resting. There we go. Another day at work. Okay, we need more in the trenches. There we go. Strong defense. And there's another attack coming. We have sent 13 soldiers out of 24 that requested by HQ. Okay, how's the advanced dressing station? There we go. 0. Now, excellent. Now I can actually take these guys off to rest. And engineers are fine for now. I should really get more engineers, but I don't think I can I? I think we're full on engineers, right? Yes. So I definitely also want more Engineer stuff. I need 8 drafts. Said it seems the bullet flew right through. The patient's leg was infected. Let's administer stronger medicine so he doesn't lose the leg. 97 morale. That's what I like to see. That's right. Shut up and sod off. What's happening here? Casualty clearing station. There we go. That's that wounded person. Wounded soldiers. Patient Thompson died. No. Could have made it. Stable. Oof. Jeez, that's a lot of resources. I need to amputate here. And stable. Ding, ding, here's the train. Deserters. The group of German soldiers seem to be moving in the general direction of Paris and away from the front line. They also seem to be avoiding any major roads or villages. The rations are low, as most of them had sunken cheeks and showed signs of starvation. They seem more like a ragtag squad of refugees or deserters than an elite fighting force. They had nearly no weapons, and from what the scouts gathered, they probably did not even have bullets for the ones they had. Let's approach the group. When the scouts revealed themselves to the group, there was confusion and a bit of fear in the Germans at first. Then the German officer steps in front of his men in broken French. The officer tries to explain that their unit deserted and is trying to reach British HQ to surrender. Finishing up, the officer takes out his gun and gives it to the scout commander, telling him he gives himself and his unit up to the scouts' custody. The scout team will escort the Germans' unit to HQ as prisoners. HQ will provide 8 drafts and 2 staff points for finishing the mission. Very nice. But they need to come back first. Very nice. And, you know, this is quite good. I don't know. Deserting is such a weird topic, I guess. I mean, it seems that fortunately bullet stuff. You know, war is just freaking hell. Now, full disclosure, I've never been in a war zone. Well, I mean, technically, very technically speaking, I have been as a kid when my country was gaining independence. But, you know, myself, I've never really seen the horrors of war or anything. So I'm probably not the best authority on this at all. But from my perspective, deserting, you know, some will say, oh, you're betraying your own country. But you're betraying what? You're betraying the whims of some safe behind bunker walls higher-ups that have decided to, you know, hate another country because, I don't know, they want their land, or they want this, or resources, or whatever it is, or they've slighted them, or they think their penis is bigger than them, or whatever. And it's been like that throughout history. And it's kind of insane that we, the general populace, are fighting and dying for these. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. It's horrible. And I can totally see the, you know, deserting. Just away from war. Get away from the fighting, from death, from blood, from everything. Okay. Let's do this. Send a few more to the trenches. But I also need some more points here. Anyway, I always say I don't want to get political and, you know, on my channel and in my videos, and I try not to do that because people will inevitably always argue. And I guess that's human nature. We always argue about anything. And when we have access... Ooh, excellent. Staff lodging. When we have access to weapons, or even if we don't have access, if it's just... I mean, technically it is weapons. Rocks and sticks and everything. You know, and we will start fighting violently. It's just insane. It is insane. I don't like that sound, because that means someone died and we are losing morale. That's usually what it is. Let's send you there. Even though we do need more medicine. Okay, medic teams. Exhausted. Maybe I do need the 3-shift system. I feel great today. Okay. Now I've got 4 drafts, which is not much. But I could do the rehabilitation activities, maybe. Or we just go for this when we have the drafts. Okay, I can get more engineers. No, I can get more. Wait, what? I thought I was improving that. No, not yet, because I need more. More drafts. I need more. Let me just make sure. Yeah, there we go. There's one in stable condition, waiting for an operation. And the train has arrived, which means more civilians and wounded. We are doing surprisingly well. Said, it seems our diagnosis of this case was very accurate. We can perform a more adjusted procedure. Let's save supplies. Supplies are always required. Yep, there's more wounded.
Sir, one of the patients recently brought to the casualty clearing station had with him a personal letter addressed to you, sir.
Okay. Tobias Jaden Collister, from Limburg, Belgium. Major Henry Wells, I'm writing to you this official letter to demand your immediate intervention. Oh no, wait, that's Baronet Tobias Jaden Collister, Colonel of the British Expeditionary Force. Okay, I'm writing to you this official letter to demand your immediate intervention in the matter of my operation. My grave injury was diagnosed as not of significant danger, but it was diagnosed wrongly. I am in great pain, which prevents me from returning to my duties. As my person is indispensable in the rear supply depots near Paris, I have no other option than to strongly demand my immediate surgery so I can return to my duties as soon as possible. Okay. Wawa weewa. I mean, yeah, he's not heavily wounded. It is a long operation, but I wonder if he's just gonna come back and complain again. Excellent. Another patient, surgery finished. Or operation, I don't know which one it was. I think it was surgery because it was red. Oh, here it is. And once again, I did not use all the freight that I had available because, damn it. I think I just missed it. Engineers. Let's do this. Look at the smoke. It's always funny to me. That engineer. Is that still not being... There we go. Now it is. And that's still red, despite the fact that we're sending lots of people to the trenches. It's still not changing color. Jeez. Okay, we've got 2 people waiting for burial, just like before. I think that's some kind of weird bug again. It seems the patient will is strong. Excellent. Okay. I had a dream today. I saw the end of the war. More people being brought in. Let's see. Yep, there's one. Good condition. Let's help the poor man. And another one. Oops. Another good condition. Oh, you can do it here. Leave it to me, sir. So the patient exhibits strong tendencies for vengeance. Yeah, sure. Shoulder rehabilitation. It seems our diagnosis of this case was very accurate. Yes, please, let's save supplies. That's very nice. I think our hospital at this point in time is working quite well. I mean, yes, we are running a bit low on medicine now. We will have to amp that up, definitely. And we're gonna we're gonna get more engineers. We need more alcohol, and we need more. We need another station here, definitely. So yeah. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I do playing it. I know it's a bit samey, but yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff, including the scout stuff. So, big thank you to my Patreons, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.